Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Sharita and the name of my channel is Unique by Sharita. Welcome. So in today's video, we're going to be creating a couple of, quite a few flower arrangements, and we're going to use fresh cut flowers as well as artificial flowers for our dining room. And we're also going to be combining these new fresh cut flowers and roses with some previously purchased roses that I had from last week, and they still look good, so I'm just going to rinse them and cut them down and use them. I also will be adding these green chrysanthemums. I think that's what they're called, but they were very inexpensive. They were clearanced out for $2.50. Remember, we're doing a budget-friendly flower arrangement, and total I spent $7 plus $2.50, about $9.50 plus taxes. And of course I want to clean all of the dead leaves off and rinse them off really good. And now we're going to start off with our roses. I've been using this trick for a while now. You're just pulling those petals back and opening that rose up so it can show the real beauty of the rose, and you'll see a before and after or side-by-side comparison, so you can see how your roses look before compared to opening them up. And you can also do this little technique where you swivel the roses and it'll open it up even more. These are really tight, so I definitely had to pull back those petals. And once you get them all opened up to your liking, remember, you can't hurt them unless you just literally pull the petals off. So once you get them the way you want them to look, then you can start with your ice water. I notice when I use ice water, it brings those roses and flowers back to life really quickly. So don't forget your plant food. And since I'm doing quite a bit of floral arrangements, I'm actually doing 3 vases as well as 2 long stem vases. So I already had these and I just wash them and set them to the side. And when you're doing your flower arrangements, you want to do odd numbers. In this case, I did have, I think, some even numbers as well. I tried to use about 3 of the red roses, 2 of the peach color roses, 1 chrysanthemum, and I had an extra 1 or 2, so I did add them to a couple of the vases. I also had an extra peach, extra 1 or 2 peach rose, so I added them as well because I didn't want them to be lonely or go to waste. So we were able to get 3 really nice flower arrangements out of just 1 bundle of a dozen roses. And then of course the roses I already had. Also, you want to remember to cut your roses at a slant. That really helps with the life of the rose as well. We don't want straight cuts. We want that slanted cut, and it really does help. So I'm going to continue on with opening up the rest of the roses and adding them to the vases as I move along. I'm still kind of rinsing those clearance out flowers as we move along, and water is not going to hurt your flowers. Of course, you know they need water to live, so don't be afraid to splash water all over them. And another trick is to spray them with water from a spray bottle. So that is another great idea once you have them in your vases. Have these really tall, simple, elegant vases. I'm just going to add a long stem rose to one of them and 2 long stem roses to the other. And I really love the way this rose opened up, and I'm going to pull back the petals on this one just a little bit. Now we need to add some greenery to these flower arrangements, so let's go outside to the backyard. Have these beautiful macho ferns, and we're going to cut some stems from them and use it in our floral arrangements. I went to the grocery store and they had some greeneries, but they were $4 a pack. And I was like, surely we can cut some from some ferns that I have in my backyard already. I just pulled the leaves off of the fern stems and they turned out perfect. It looks good to me. And plus it was free. $10 is what it cost for me to make these 3 flower arrangements plus the 2 tall vases. And I absolutely love them. Now let's move into the dining room. We're going to work with some artificial flowers and we're going to save the fresh flowers for our tablescape. I'm going to do a floral arrangement in this vase. And this vase I purchased from Z Gallery. I had it forever. I don't even know if they still carry this. I know I've seen the other vases, but these right here, I purchased probably a couple years ago. I'm going to do a floral arrangement in this, but I want it to look like it's dried floral, and we're going to use artificial flowers, of course, for this. I have 3 of these. These are great fillers. I mean, you can literally just put these in a vase by themselves and they'll look fine. And a lot of times, just for y'all, I do leave my tags on sometimes, just so you can see where I got them from. And I took them off of 2 and left them on 1. And these came from Kirkland's probably last year or year before. And a lot of times when I'm done with my floral stems, I'll put them in a box all together so they can still have a lot of life in them. As you can see, these do. Sometimes they get a little weak right here, but they're still usable. So I have 3 of these. 3 of these I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love them. They have another color, but this is more of the color I'm going for in the floral arrangement that I'm going to make. 3 of these. Actually, I purchased 2, and I needed 3. I looked everywhere, and I went back today. I said I need 1 more because I'm not going to feel right if I don't have 3 of these showstoppers. And lo and behold, I went outside. And you know how Hobby Lobby is made? They have the little breezeway, and I found exactly 1 in there. And this was $17.99 with 40% off. So I think it was like $13. So I got 3 of these. So this was the majority of my purchase. And I just wanted something more of a filler. So I like the way these, I think they're chrysanthemums. I may be saying it right, but yeah, whatever they are, correct me in the description. I purchased this for these because I absolutely love the color on them, and my budget was $150, and that included my doorway. So I did purchase some more items. I may share that in the next video. This was $12.99 plus 40% off. So it came out to be $7.79 plus tax, so $8.34. We're going to do that along with these. And of course I shared these. And this is another filler. And another thing, so I was looking for these in Hobby Lobby. And I couldn't find any. They had the tall ones, which were black. I had some black ones from previous years. They also had the green ones. I got some green ones that I used, but I wanted this color. I wanted a real natural look, and I went to Home Goods today and found them. So yesterday is when I purchased majority of, well, that stuff other than the one piece, and today is when I went looking for these, and I was like, I cannot believe it. They have 1 by the register. So life be lifing for me sometimes. I'm gonna cut that part out. So yeah, so we have this. So sometimes when you're doing your floral arrangements, if you bunch everything together while you're planning, you can kind of tell if it's going to work or if it's going to look for you. See how that looks? So that is the look I'm going for. Actually, I could just stick it in there like this and I'll be happy, but I'm not. And then I also have these 3 stems, which I got from A Floral last year, and they are part of their fall collection. I'm not sure if they have any more of these. They were kind of pricey, not too bad, but they were a little pricey, but they're gorgeous and they're tall. and I do like them. So these are fall as well. So just a little extra on. And now also, if you wanted some more color, I think a blue, or even they had a lavender in these, and they were gorgeous. And these are called hydrangeas. What are those? Because I was going to purchase some for my backyard because they're a little bit longer. I forget. If I think of the name of these, as far as the real one goes, I'll leave the name across the screen. But yeah, these are gorgeous, and it's that pretty beautiful. It's like a blush color, but it's more beigey, yeah. And it fades into a creamy or almost a soft beige tip. Absolutely love them. So let's go ahead and make this flower arrangement for it in here, and then we're going to set the table, and I'll show you how the space is looking right now. So let's do this. So as you know, or you probably don't know, I am not a pro at flower arrangements. Some people, and I'm talking with my lips kind of close together just in case I edit this out, but some people love making flower arrangements because they're really good at them, and some people hate making flower arrangements because they're not good at them. And I'm really not good at them when it comes to these. I can make it work, but to me, I could do better. There's some things I could do to make it better, like purchasing the flower foam or whatever the green stuff is called, which I've done flowers with those before, to really make it stay in place. But this is really going to be hanging on its own. So I'm going 1, 1, and then I'll do 1 in the center. And I may as well take this off because we know where we got this from. These came from Kirkland's. Actually, I may stick it down a little further because I'm going to try to find it and see if I can link them to this video. So I may have to come back and get the tag off. And these are called Blush Mums. And this was part of, I'm trying to see if it shows the year. Nope, it doesn't. It just says Harvest Collection. So I'm going to put this one more in the center like that. And see, like I said, we can just stop here, but I want it to be big and kind of over the top, if you know what I mean. And then we'll do this one more to this side and spread it out. See how I spreaded it out? See, we could really stop right here, but we're not. We're not. And then we have these, and they don't have the name of these either, but whatever it is, I put it on the screen. I should know, but I'm not really good with the fall flower names, but the spring and summer, oh yeah, I got you. But one thing I could probably tell you about fall is mums, and that's what these are, artificial mums. So let's go ahead and spread these out, and we'll stick them in. We kind of want everything to kind of start getting taller. And these, I'll have to take the tag off. Yeah. I'm not going to talk too much, so I'm going to get this done. Put this tag towards the bottom, just in case we need to know next year. Because the thing about Hobby Lobby, they do put their stems back out the next year. So if we come back next year, I'll have the tag here, and it'll tell me exactly what they are. And they do that. They just change the year on it, but they use a lot of the same things year after year with a different tag. So this one will go more this way. You can see what I'm trying to do. And then we have one more somewhere. Is it over here? Oh, it's in the hydrangea. So we're gonna spread this one out, and we are going to go top back more to the center because we're trying to build it up right. can kind of straighten out your stems if you need to. I'm going to try to put these cute babies in. And like I said, we're going to take the tag and stick it on the bottom just so we'll know what it is, what the number is on it. And spread these out as much as I can. And we are going here, I guess. And then the other one I am going to have to bend. So I'll go up high here, not so high, but you get what I'm saying. So we're wanting this one to kind of go that way, right? And then I want one probably right about there, like in here. So instead of cutting, I'm going to bend, and let's see how far down it's going to go, about right there. So yeah, we're gonna bend about right here. And sometimes people, you know, you want to put these in first because you want to. You want to put them in first because sometimes it does make sense to fill in around it. So in this case, I'm doing it backwards because that's just how I operate sometimes. So this one, I'm going here, and then I'll spread the other flowers around it. And this bends a little, so just a little. You just have to find the bending point because the tip is loose. But from here to here, it bends, so we have a loose tip. So yeah, I think I like it. Uh-oh, flower head came off. See what I mean? So we can actually glue this back on later. And sometimes that's what I do, especially around Christmas time. All right, there we go. And so just move those flowers around as much as we can. And here, and kind of stand in there somewhere. So yeah, I'm liking it, y'all. I really need this to be a little bit more, yeah. And just straighten out those heads. So close up, it looks like this. I'm gonna step back and see. Let me get the scissors. Let's just stick those square out and hope they don't fall out. And I don't know how many we have of these, but we're going to use them. So yeah, just sticking them in. It looks gorgeous to me. Y'all see what I'm trying to do. And for those of you who know how to make flower arrangements, so yeah, we just need to kind of straighten those out some, make them pop, pop, pop. But yeah, you get where I'm trying to go. Then we have some of these fall stems, and we can just put these in the back to kind of balance. Three again, three. We'll do one about here, put her right about there. And there we have it. She's done. Now I may still put, like, let me see. Oh, that's kind of glued in. But yeah, these are cute. But and put you here a little bit. I can stick you here. I'm going to use this, but there's some wax on it. So that's wax from last year, y'all. So it didn't come off. So I am going to try to get it off. I'll probably use something hot, but we're going to use just a plain. So yeah, we're just going to use this. But before I do, and it's pretty long, And you notice I took my captain chairs off, so we're not going to use the captain chairs. I am going to clean the table. It has gold on one side, so technically we could take the tag off and use the gold side. That might be an option. Yeah. So yeah, the gold side, I may do that for Christmas. It is the perfect length. So yeah, perfect side to side. So I like the gold side. I might steam it. Let me go ahead and steam it. We've got mail. So a couple of months ago, I added these plates to one of my videos, and it's on YouTube where you can click to purchase, and I added them because these were something that I was ordering, and I wanted to give you all a head start on ordering them or even watching them from my link, and they did go on sale. They were 30% off plus free shipping. So the sale grabs my attention, but most importantly, free shipping definitely grabs my attention. These came from Ballard Design. I love Ballard Design. I am not partnered with them, or they're not sponsoring this video, but I have quite a few pieces that I purchased from them throughout the years. These are some accent plates. I absolutely love them. Like I said, I share things on my channel. If you look at my click to buy, or even in my description or my like to know page, I try to give you all a head start on what I'm going to purchase. So if you're interested in it, you can see it before I even share it on the channel. So these plates, and they're called accent plates, are absolutely gorgeous. And one thing about Ballard Design, you'll know where they come from because they're going to have their logo on their plates. So yeah, I purchased two sets of 4, and I opened the box already because I wanted to make sure there were no damages. I will not be one of those people who have something and check it a month from now and you're like, oh my gosh, it's damaged. So they're gorgeous. They're trimmed in gold, so we're going to use them on our tablescape. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the table setting. Let's go ahead and do that. I got these many years ago and they come in handy. So it's a box of 12. I do have 2, and I'm probably missing just a few out of them, and I've had them, I would say, probably 12 years or longer, probably 15 years. Yeah, because I had a Christmas party here one year. So it'll be 14 years, yeah. And I'm only missing 3, y'all. And the other case is full. So these are just some wine glasses, and they're perfect for parties. When you get through, wash them and put them up. And I've had them forever. I was looking to see if it even had a manufacturer date on them as far as the year they came out. So I only have 4 of these, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to add 2 of these, and I'm going to kind of stagger them. So yeah, let's swap these around here. And yeah, we can do that. Have those out. And then I have these, maybe a little wine, but mainly for shots. But if I poured wine in here, I would definitely fill it up. Like so. Just to give it. Yeah, we can do that. I like it. I don't know if I want to do this one though. But it's more like a fragrant candle. So we'll take this one off. Actually. One more package from Ballard Designs. So I ordered these angel bottle wings from Ballard Designs, and I'm going to add it to a bottle of wine that I picked up from a winery that my book club and I attended last month. All right, everyone, this is how the dining room turned out. Absolutely love it. I'm also going to share some pictures and videos of how the space would look without the red roses. And this is the actual table setting I used. I used a different charger on the center placemats than I did from the ends. I do have enough of the ones that I used on the end to use throughout the table. I only have 2 of these chargers and I absolutely love them. I'm not afraid to mix my chargers. I do have several of these ones that I'm using on the end, and I have about 12, I believe, of those. So I absolutely love the way the space turned out. And now I'm just going to take out the red roses so you can see how the table setting will look without the red roses, along with adding some black lampshades. So this is how it's looking with the roses, the red roses and black lampshades. It's been on my mind really heavy about painting this dining room. I'm either going to go with an all over color of this color, which is Sherwin-Williams warm stone, or I'm going to go with the Urbane Bronze by Sherwin-Williams, which is the color of the TV wall. And it's really been on my mind heavy now because of the color of the drapes. So I'm going to do the color drenching in this space, so everything will be one color from the wall to the trimming and the ceiling. So this is how the space is looking without the red roses, and I absolutely love it. And here is a nighttime view of the space, and we are coming to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed and you like these types of videos, please hit the subscribe button, turn your notification on so you'll be notified when I post videos. Feel free to like, share, and comment. It really does help my channel. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.